Howdy all, Muglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright. Obviously, we're still working on the same project because I can't get it to work right. I made some more pumps. It did not solve the problem. I rearranged some pipes. It did not solve the problem. Oh yeah, I see. I've got some decorative blocks in my inventory. I also went ahead and fixed the uh, fixed the back area here up a little bit so that it was a little easier to get around. Put everything back inside. So what I've done is I have. Okay, I think some of what I gotta do is rearrange these other pipes. So let's start with that. So I want to take this pipe out and shoot. How do I want to do this? I would like to. I guess we could go underneath. Let's do that. I think one issue that has happened. You know, let's just do that on the other side then. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well just get all these pipes out of here, and we can just run them down and out of the way. So one of the issues that I had was that the I don't know if it was an actual issue, but the water coming from the turbines was not going into the barrel that was my reservoir, and so that's cobblestone, buddy. And so I need to. Where are you at? You're right here. I need to rearrange this a little bit here so that the water from the from the barrels. Nope, not barrels. From the the turbines. There we go. Apparently, I can't work on this and talk at the same time today. Ooh. The will flow into the barrel instead of straight into the machine, because then I can't tell if the water is going where I need it to. Alright, so that fixes that. The other thing is I'm still having issues with the all four turbines turning, and I don't like, apparently I have enough to make 3 turbines turn. So you would think that once the heat exchanger got going, that would make enough for 4 to turn. But that's not happening, so I wonder if I don't need to rearrange those pipes as well. So I think I'm going to do that as before we get going too far here. And then I want to make some I don't remember what they're called, but the fluid hatches, so that I can force the steam to go down either side, which means I actually want. Okay, so I do have some extra pipes, so if I were to move this over, oh right, if I were to move this, that doesn't need, no, that does need to be, no, that doesn't need to be in there. It doesn't need to be in there. We're going to separate these out so that I can force these to do what I want them to do. Okay. So then we're gonna... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but let's... You know what? Let's just run them all right up in here. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Now I did put a pump on this one. So it'll pump down into there. And I put a pump on this one. They come from the same tank, but this way things are separate and not... Oh, yeah, I need to... I need to unload my inventory again, is what I need to do. Okay, we'll hook that back up. We'll hook that back up. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to run the exchanger across this way. Oh, right. Sweet. Alright, so that hooked all up. I know I put it back to the way it was before. Almost. So now what I want to do is I want to get the fluid, whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Hatches? Something. You know, the thing you stop steam from sloshing around with. And I want to make sure those are separate. Okay, we can undo all that. I'll keep that with me because I can probably... I don't need that at all. I don't need that at all. Why did I pick up the universal pulverizer? Oh, because I cleaned all that out, right. Right, I didn't show you that. I went ahead and cleaned out the outside where I had those platforms. I could probably fill that back in too. Where I had the platforms out here. I took all those platforms down. The little roofs. Yep, not happening. Alright, we'll come over here then. One of the other things that happened was last episode I reran the Steam, and so Steam wasn't getting to my tree farm. And so I put a pump in for the tree farm to keep it running. And because I ran out of charcoal last episode, and so I'm slowly building that back up. So I saw that I had a drain, which I don't know why it's in there. And I've got a crafting table cover, and I've got a machine controller cover, and I got a muffler upgrade, which is nice. Don't know why I don't have that on something. But they don't need to be in that particular box. I do not have, however, that I can see, the cover that helps me out. What is this? Low voltage super buffer. I don't know what that is. Must have made it for a quest. Anyways, so yes, let's go into here. We'll find the one I want. I need, where are all your little covers? I need this one, right? Shutter module. That's it. I think. Shutter module? Because it's not the drain. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I need this shutter. Or, no, I need the fluid filter? No. Set with fluid container only except from fluid type. Nope, nope. I definitely need the shutter. A lot of pages of stuff. Yeah, and then we just get into actual machines, so. Alright, alright. So, if I want to make a shutter, I don't remember them being too difficult. Right, iron door and 2 iron plates. Okay, so I need... yeah, I need 2 of them, too. So, I need iron plates. Got them. And how to make an iron door? With iron plates. So, we're good. Nice. Iron plates. We make a door. Totally just looked at the recipe. I know I need a hammer here. Wait. Was it in a hammer? Oh, shoot. Just looked at the recipe. Thought that I put it on the wrong side. I hadn't. Because obviously I always have to do the recipe wrong. You know, it's not just the recipe. I have a little light next to my chair here. And I normally turn it on before I sit down. And so I don't even think about it. But I forgot to turn it on before I sat down. Was it yesterday? And then I go to turn the switch. It's got one of those knobs on the back of the light, and so you gotta, twist it. Twist it the wrong way, light doesn't come on. Gotta twist it the other way. So I sat down today, and I'm like, all right, I know that I forgot to turn it on, and obviously I twisted it the wrong way yesterday, so I need to twist it the other way today. Twist it the wrong way again. Okay, so, you know what might be easier is if I do this, and then we just pull this one out. Alright, so what I want is I want a shutter, and then we've got the screwdriver. Here you are. Oh, you know what? Let's get this down here too. So I want this to only input allowed, yeah. Only input allowed. And then this one goes in here, goes in here. Alright, so that should help stop sloshing, right? So I've got the big pump on this side to pull steam out of the heat exchanger. And then I've got the 2 shutters to force no steam to cut across. Okay. Now, the other thing that I could possibly do, and I do, or have been wanting to do that, is my tree farm is highly efficient. I do not run out of wood usually, as long as I have steam going, thanks to these giant fir trees. Oh, those are carrots. I know it looks like I'm out of wood, but that's because I was out of appetite, right? And so, this should be working well. And so that just keeps collecting wood, yeah? Yeah. So I could probably add another set of pyrolyze oven and boiler. I just have been not willing to build another one of those because there's a lot that goes into the pyrolyzed oven. But I could, I suppose, put a pyrolyzed oven and a boiler like over here to pump directly into this steam tank to help run these. I just haven't wanted to. Alright, let's try this thing. So, first we turn on those, which of course are going to run great to start with because they've got steam in them. And then, so water should be flowing in. Yep, so then we make sure this is enabled. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna turn this on, which hopefully is producing steam of the right quality. I can't check that easy with this setup. And then we're going to give this, well, no, I can't because I need the water to flow. So then we're going to give you a bump, you a bump. And then we're going to see. Those are both going. Those are both going. So that's definitely working better than it was, at least at this moment. My problem was that only 3 of these would run, and it was driving me crazy. Of course, if this doesn't fill up with water a little faster... Because this is the whole shebang right here, is making sure this distilled water drum fills up with water. This is a lot of effort just to get this distilled water drum to fill up. And it does appear to be filling up. So, as long as these stay running, I may have done it. No, that's not true, because I also need that heat exchanger, whoops, to be producing enough steam that this is going up in steam. This is going up in steam. My turbines are running. Oh man. Whether it has the power to run anything, I don't know. But I'm definitely producing more steam than into this tank than they're using, and more water than the heat exchanger is using, and my turbines are finally running. That was a huge hassle to get set up. There were so many parts I had to change around. Whether it works on anything, whether it works on anything, I don't know. I do want to sleep on that. It's the floor. That's why I got a sleeping bag. Enough power to run the... It's crazy. It's crazy how well it's working. Alright. So the next thing we gotta do is we gotta add in my other machines. But I'm less worried about those because I can just bleed fill them probably. We have got... Oh yeah. Where is my wire? Yeah, there we go. 10 aluminum cable. Okay. So the machines I've got in here, I've got my high voltage transformers. I've got my advanced assembling machine. I've got my advanced wire mill. I've got the universal pulverizer now. I've got the advanced fluid extractor. I've got the advanced alloy smelter. So those are all bits and pieces. Because the goal is to get some of these machines transferred over. I basically am going to remove all of this. Maybe not all of this, but a lot of this out there, and convert this over to something else. So, I have an advanced assembly machine 3, which will connect to the alloy. I don't need to connect to the alloy smelter. Alloy smelter is all it's on its own. The advanced extruder, the press form, the assembly machine, that's all to make circuits. None of that needs to be connected to anything but itself. The advanced fluid extractor, autoclave's already at 2, another assembly machine. I have a basic assembly machine, but that's not such a big deal. I don't need that one there. So, not like I need this one to be a separate thing because it holds the glue from the centrifuge. So, I guess the main one I need is my main setup. So we're gonna run a cable. Man, I love it. I love that it's working. It's so crazy. I'm trying to get the. I've got my. I made some more cobblestone stuff today, but I missed the turnover event, and so I accidentally got to 9 compressed 3 cobblestone and turned it into another 4 compressed cobblestone. So I have 8 quad compressed cobblestone, and so I actually need like 8 triple compressed cobblestone to make another 2 barrels, bedrockium barrels. Or no, do I need like 6 bedrockium? So I've got enough to make another bedrockium barrel. Anyways, leave a space or don't leave a space? I think I'm gonna leave a space. So I place this here. The machine on the end of everything was the advanced assembly machine. So the fluid extractor, and that's a triple. What's the power on a triple? Okay, so a triple can just plug directly in to the machine. So I actually want that not there. I want that here. Okay, and so then that would connect to my advanced fluid extractor. Okay. And you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to place my universal pulverizer right there. And then that way I can put a hopper on top and a hopper on bottom feeding into a chest like I like to do. And so then we would need another wire here for my assembly machine. So then I really should have paid more attention. What goes next? the advanced autoclave, which I guess I can probably move these over, because, I mean, glue is not that big a deal to make. The palladium I've got. So let's go ahead and move these out there. Do I have room to pick all that up? Yeah. I don't want that one. I want this one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Okay. So this is my big assembly machine. And this is my new fluid extractor. And so we'll go ahead and give you back your Lapitron. I actually just picked up a new large battery that was laying down below. So I put it in here. So what I want to do is I want to put a battery in each of these machines out here. I'm probably going to have to make more batteries. But I do have some battery alloy already made. And then next to this was the autoclave, right? Autoclave. Because I have to put palladium into the autoclave. And then that had the carbon in it. And then next to the autoclave was the assembly machine, I think. Yeah. So this is where that other assembly machine would go. So we need to run another blunk, blunk. And so we do this guy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't blow up, don't blow up. I have gotten confused. It's a good thing I didn't try to use those, because... Well, they would have been fine, because they were connected to that, but I would like them to be connected to the main wire. Okay, so then we do this and this. Flip and flip. Alright. So, dang it. Autoclave. Where's my autoclave? Autoclave. And then... assembly machine. And then, right, what did I do with that other... I thought I had another centrifuge ready to go. Where did my... Did I put it back over here? Nope, that's just an advance. I thought I had another centrifuge ready to go into this thing. Oh, look, there's a shutter module right there. Alright, well, let's grab some palladium and see how this does. I forget what palladium even looks like. I know I've got some. It might be in this box over here, though. I have palladium dust. Oh, you know what? It comes out as hot palladium. It's over here. Palladium. Okay, so if we do that, and then we do fluid auto output, and then we do that, and we give this guy carbon dust. We give you a palladium. Oh, look at that. It's not a very good test because this thing doesn't use a lot of power. Awesome. Okay. So this is my main machines right there, and then these ones are used to make duct tape. Now wire mill, the wire mill is not. Um, Wire mill is not as. Oh no! What did I do? Oh man! Whoa! What is going on? Why is my guy slowed and nauseous? What was that all about? Oh, wait, what is this? What is going on? I don't know what that stuff is, but it looks gross. Do I have a bucket so I can see what that is? Because obviously I have to reload. Oh, whatever it is, I can't scoop it up. Standing in it made it go away. I don't know what just happened. I must have accidentally got my wire mill too far under there and touched the wire with it. That was not my intent. But hey, you know what? My machine worked. And I am pleased, and I was able to power another machine while it continued to run. And everything was great until I placed that. I'm pretty sure I placed it too far back. I thought it was too far back, but I wasn't sure. Because the explosion happened as soon as I placed it. So either that or there was a huge coincidence. And I just ran out of water. One of those two things just happened. And I'm pretty sure it's the first one. So, alright, with that. What is this? Oh, that's stuff from the. What is this? What is going on? I don't understand what is happening here. Oh, right, I forgot. Lava hurts. But why is is it from this? I mean, this doesn't work if I got stuff in here, right? I don't know. It's weird. Blindness and nausea and slowness, and I don't know why. Anyways, click like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.